Hey everybody. I am late. I was supposed to be on here like 10 minutes ago. And yeah. All right, hold on. I'm working on getting all my stuff going. Oh my goodness gracious. You want to color with boys? I don't want to color with boys. Okay. Well, there is the link. And we're going to just keep that up there. So we're going to tag that. Yeah, but even if I was single, I wouldn't want to color with the boys. This is my thing. They can go someplace else. Does it sound terrible? It does. It sounds horrible. That's all right though. We can be that way. All right, I gotta pick a page, guys. I gotta pick a page. Okay, the link's in there, my dear. All right, let me get all this straightened up because I got a mess here and don't like a mess. Okay. So we are going to pick a page. I don't know what this stuff is. It's driving me nuts and I don't know how to get rid of it. I got a little box down there on my screen and it says present or invite, and I have no idea what this is. You're coming up, right? Why does everything feel so? It feels off. Thank you for that. You know, I'm almost thinking about doing this one. Oh, I don't know. Okay, just get your behind up here. There she is. Hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Echo. Oh, is it echo? It's
I
gone.
don't think. Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm good. I'm
I
trying
have.
to find some. I picked something for the color along for the Kirby thing.
Did you?
So, yeah, so you're gonna pick a page in the Kirby. Which book is that? That the Mystic World?
This is Worlds Within Worlds.
Yes. Okay.
It was the one that was sitting next to me, so I just picked it up. Still got to finish my dinosaur eyeball. Oh, I could do one of these. Mm-mm. I don't know what I want to do. How long do we got
What?
to finish it? Do we got it a week, a month, 3 weeks?
Oh, I don't know, but you have to, if you're gonna enter it, you have to take a picture of it undone with your name on a sticker so that she'll
Yep,
know.
yeah, stick up, yeah, what are those little things? A little
A
note
stick.
thing.
post a note, yeah, and then say that and then put your channel name on there that you're entering it. And I guess you got to hashtag it to her. I'm
Yep,
not real good at the hashtag. Yeah.
hashtag
But
it bubbles
yeah.
giveaways.
Giveaway. Bubbles giveaway?
Giveaways. She said you got to make sure you got the
Giveaways.
S in there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to do it, but I'm not entering. So, because I'm good. I want other people to win. So, I mean, now when she gets to talk about them other pencils, girl, that's gonna be a whole nother conversation. But this, I want somebody else to win because it's nice, but I already have some. So, not
I don't
that
know.
same brand.
What is she giving away?
I think it's a 72 set of Arteza watercolor pencils. I think I'm not sure because, like I said, I want other people to win it. So
Yeah, I might just enter or just
Yeah.
color with everybody, but not enter it because, like you said, I've already got those. So
yeah. So, but I think it's exciting though. But then people will see us coloring the pages from the beginning to the end. So a lot of times, especially with me, now you do color your pages from beginning to end on live, but sometimes mine don't end up being completely finished on live.
But mine never end up completely finished on live.
They don't. You have done some lives with your pictures you've done.
I have come back and said, yep, this is how this has turned out. But I don't think I've finished really.
I've seen you sign some pages, Kim. I've seen you sign some pages. Maybe they were whips already and you just came back in with it or something. But I've seen you legitimately sign. I know it since 2025. I seen you signed no one page. I don't even know what page it was.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
I know.
I like this. The other one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Because I like
so many nice choices. Now that one I like. Remember one day I just kind of got a wild hair and I just came in and colored that one. I colored it like I was channeling somebody.
Right.
I said, I don't even know where I got that coloring energy from.
Oh, I think I'm gonna. It's a 2-page spread, but I think I'm just gonna do this one.
Do that one part. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The head.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's a nice.
I can always come back and do the bottom.
Yeah, it's a nice page. It's a fun page to color because it's a lot of repetition, and once you pick the good colors, and you can see the results really fast.
Right. All right, where's Miss Taylor?
You see, she can go live now. She got her.
I know. I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to get a little sticky note. It won't work. There we go.
Yeah, so she got her number. Now she's gonna work toward the next 100, and then the next 100, and the next 100.
I think that's awesome. Yeah, I watched her little test page thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh geez, I don't even know the name of my own channel.
Kim's Creative Coloring. You ain't gonna get me on that crap anymore. No.
Hashtag.
Not anymore. That's not going to happen. And I swear, I thought it was a name change, and all it was just a picture change. Isn't that funny how you associate certain things? When I see it, I know what it is, but then when it's flipped up, it's changed. I didn't know what the hell it was.
But see, I never changed the picture. I don't know what that picture is.
You know what it was? Somebody else took that same picture. That's what it was. Because it was the pencils.
Yeah, the pencils are my. And if I go on there, that's what it shows me is the pencils. I don't know what picture is that's on there now.
Maybe you had a troll. I don't know, Kim, but something changed. It really did. And when I tell you that I'm really being serious, like I would put Yeah, I would even put money on it because I know what I know and I don't, but
So what
then
does it show? What picture does it show now?
now it shows your pencils.
Okay, because it's
But
always
but
been
it did
pencil.
change. It did change. It changed. It sure did.
I know, I can see it. On mine, it does
And
not show pencils.
oh, what does it
It shows
show?
something else. I don't know. I can't tell. It says it's something AVA something. I don't know what the hell
Oh,
that is.
I don't know. But yeah. And so that's when I just kind of like, well, I put that name out. I was like, okay, she changed her channel. And I was thinking, why would she change her channel name like that? It was confusing. But I think that was also during the time that, you and I were having a little drama. So, but yes, it did. Something changed. And I'm thinking it was the picture. And it seemed like I said, I thought it was the name. So I think somebody else put your picture up or the picture that you use, not that it is and they had a different name or whatever. And I even remember chatting with that person, I thought. But we're not going to go too much back in the memory because I might be incorrect. But that's why I already assumed that that was your new name. And I never did ask you why you changed it. But now I see that wasn't you and you didn't change it.
Right?
But I thought I was chatting with you on that. And even I don't know. Let me just be quiet. But yeah, something did happen, Camden. I wouldn't shoot the shit with you.
I absolutely believe you because whatever it happened, it's all messed up on my end too. So
Interesting.
I don't know what I want to color. What are you coloring in?
This is the entry that I'm going to do for her thing, but I'm not entering.
Oh, we
So,
can start it.
yeah, April
Well,
Fool's
actually, we
Day.
got to take the picture first, and then we can start it.
Yeah, take the picture and then somehow get it to her. So, I guess she got the Instagram, or I think she does you and her do the Instagram better than I do. I'm not an Instagram. I'm still learning it. I don't know why.
Well, you know how to put a picture up there, right?
Yes and no, because when I put one up there, I don't see it anymore. So I don't know if I did put a whole bunch of pictures up the other day. I sat here on the desktop and said, I'm going to do this. And I put a whole bunch of pictures up and I saw a lot of people reply, but I can't just do it easy. It was like a whole big old effort. I was like, this is too much with this. Because I was looking at
It
your
used to
wall. You
be
know how you
super
have
pretty.
your wall with all the beautiful pictures on there? I was trying to do that. And what you say?
It
I'm sorry.
used to be super easy to add a picture. Now
Mm-hmm.
it takes a few steps to do it, but
Yeah.
that's exactly how you tag her in the hashtag is just you put the picture up and just put the hashtag in there.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not entering, so that's good.
Right.
But I'm going to participate, so I'll worry about the learning the Instagram later. But I like how your pictures are up there like that. So that's what I was trying to get to.
See, this is cute, but I hate coloring food.
Oh, Bubbles colored that one really nice. It is so
Did she?
it is. Yeah. Oh, she put some gold in there and everything. Yeah, that is a cute picture, isn't it?
It
Oh,
is.
why you don't like coloring food? That's
I
a
don't
cake
know.
though. It's a cake.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never liked coloring food.
Now
Even
sometimes
from,
I don't like coloring vegetables.
even from the beginning, I've just it's never
Yeah.
been one of my things.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, that's kind of cute, but kind of busy.
I started that one. I use that as a test page. But I've seen a lot of people color that in there. It's beautiful. The wallpaper.
Yep. Yep. You know what? I think I am going to color the one that we made fun of for a long time.
Which one? The bird?
Oh, the one with the only
Oh,
the
the
three legs on the
three-legged.
desk.
Oh, the three-legged dresser.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice one to color. Now, you know the interesting thing with that one, I've seen some people color. That's a mirror there. There go your girl right there.
There
She
she
on her
is.
other. She's on her other channel. Now she done got all fancy and stuff. She going back to her other channel. Is that what's going on?
That's what
She
I
got her
see.
numbers. She got, but there's a mirror there, and I think a lot of people practice coloring the mirrors, the
Oh,
lines,
yeah.
and see you got that reflection, like those two things that are in there, or three things. There's a reflection. So I tried it, and I didn't do it exactly how it's supposed to be done, but let me see.
Oh,
Let me see.
I won't either. I won't either. It's a.
Yeah, because I can't do all that. I'm like, it ain't that serious, but it was nice to look at. Let me see what mine looks like.
I think you did your desk pink.
I did it pink and green. Hold on. It's in Rooms of Wonder? What book is that in?
Yep. Rooms of Wonder. Yep.
Oh, I forgot I bought another Rooms of Wonder. It said all these for $3.99. That's my first one. I mean, that's the new one. Here's the old one. And they're still sitting on the shelf there, $3.99. I gotta take that sticker off. Hold on, let me see what that thing looks like. Yeah, because that's how I found out about the three-legged thing. I think Colorful Optimistic was doing a color long, and I kind of joined in there with her, but those people don't be fooling with me too much over there.
Right. Taylor, the link is in the chat, honey.
She said, I never. Oh, that's me. I'm getting ready to read my own.
She changed her channel. She's coloring with Taylor now. It says, oops.
Yeah. Now she said, okay, now she's back there. Yeah. You gotta see, now she's doing my number.
Right. Can you, if I sharpen this, can you hear it?
Not really. Not like when you come over to my channel and sharpen it, but I don't mind the sharpening. That one I couldn't really hear.
Okay. That's good.
Because I like ASMR, so it didn't bother me. So you're gonna be muted when you do your sharpening on your channel, and when you come to my channel, you're just gonna make it loud. So what we doing?
No, I'll tell you a secret in a second. Just be careful, drive safe, and have fun, and show us when you get back.
Oh, she's going to Michael's now. Okay.
She says, I'm leaving for Michael's now. Give me like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, she's leaving Michael's now. Okay. So she'll be
home she went to go get some stuff. Yeah, when she got off my live, she was going to go get some stuff and bring it back. She had some stuff on her mind to go get. So.
Okay, so the noise cancellation thing, background noise, I have that on here.
Oh, you turned it on.
Yeah, I always have it on. It cuts down on some of the noise that's in my household. So I think that's why you can't really hear the sharpener as well as you did on yours the other day, and I didn't realize that it would be different.
Yeah, it's different. How did you realize it?
Because you were giggling every time I sharpened a pencil and you guys were talking.
It was like, and I was like, I know somebody's gonna say something, but I don't. It doesn't bother me. So but we'll be talking about something, and all of a sudden you reach your arm across and I'm like, I know somebody's gonna be like, why is she doing that pencil sharpening like that? And I'm like, I love it. I find it funny when you do it.
Well, I didn't know you guys were hearing it like that until I watched back.
Yeah, and then, but you know what? That would be something that most people would think. I know you're gonna say something to her about it. I've never said nothing about it because it doesn't bother me. Now I don't see that. Oh, I'm looking in Magical World. Oh Lord. Oh, don't tell nobody I just did that. I was pulling the wrong book.
Your secret's safe with me.
Okay. Yeah, no, I did and see that's so funny because I know I'm surprised that you're saying something about it, but that's some things don't bother me. A lot of people think I'm all jumping off crazy and stuff, but some things don't bother me. I like it because I like ASMR.
Well, not only that, it's just kind of part of coloring. I can't color
Yeah,
without
you got
paper and
that.
pencil.
Exactly. Like if you work at an auto shop, you got to hear the noise of the cars revving up and turning on, you know?
Yep.
So it doesn't bother me. Okay, you know what? I did stop when it came to the mirror because that's when I just kind of like, oh, I'm not going to do it. So I stopped this page when this is as far as I got on it. I haven't done anything else, but it's a pretty page.
Yeah, it's still a whip. You still got to do around the
Yeah,
edge of the circle.
yeah. And then it looks like I really didn't shade as much. I can still come in and shade it. I don't know what pencils I was using. I don't know anything about this page. But it looks like whatever I was doing, I did it all the way around. So if I start on something, it won't be like one side will be whatever. I stopped when I did these flower things. So I'm okay with it. So yeah, I'll probably come back in and pick it up. But yeah, I left that mirror thing.
Taylor, you're hilarious. Don't text while you're driving. She says, "Close your ears, honey. My cam voice."
Oh Lord.
Honey, I sound like a boy, so trust me, we're good.
Mhm. So we came. So she's shopping for us today because I'm not. I got my now. It's a new month, so I got my budget for my supplies, and I have to figure out what I'm going to get or upgrade. I'm not. I don't really have a lot on my plan. What I'm going to get, but because I got to do my postage out of my budget, so um, I got to send those packages out. So that'll probably take 30, maybe $40 out. So I have $60 to spend for the month.
How many packages are you mailing?
It's probably 5 now, and I'm gonna stop mailing them. What I'm gonna do is just do gift cards. I just send somebody Amazon. If I do give anything away, it'll just be gift cards because it just doesn't make sense for me to get books for $2 or $3 and then send them out. But because then I have to send other stuff to make it worth the shipping and stuff. And
Because
so,
some if it's really light, should only cost you $3 or $4 doing it media mail.
it should. But then I'm thinking, it's just something I have to think about but how I always want to add extra stuff to it and stuff like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So
But if
it's
it's
me.
only a book, it should only cost you $2 or $3.
So maybe later on, after I get these things sent out, I'll just do like that. If I find, I'll buy 2 copies of something and then I'll send that out bulk book rate or whatever. And yeah, because now I let it pile up, and that's the part that it hurts. I mean, and then the fence blew
Yeah,
down,
because
and
it
then
goes by the weight.
yeah, and then the fence blew down, and something else happened. I told you about a couple of things that happened, and girl, it's just everything happened at one time. So I said,
Oh, I
well,
hear
things
you.
gotta wait. Yeah, things gotta wait a little bit. But then 2 of my credit cards increased my limit, which is I'm not going to be going into debt over coloring, but I thought that was interesting. That
Oh yeah.
see how they do. But I always pay for my stuff with cash, so they just increased it. I guess because I had major expenses for the fence and then a couple other things.
Yep. They like to do that
Yeah. And
because
I'm not using
most people will go into debt over it.
and I'm not using my credit card for art supplies, so I have not done that. So that's the good thing. I haven't done that, and I'm not. So it's always cash.
Yep. Mine's always my Amazon thing, and
I
trust
need to
me,
get one of them Amazon things. That's what I might
it.
sign up for that.
Yep. Um, it was my limit was high, but I didn't want it high. um, and I had a dispute over something when I first got the card. My mother-in-law had ordered something, and I didn't order it, she did. And it wasn't supposed to be on my card. It was supposed to be on hers. So they put it on mine. So I disputed it. Well, when I disputed it, they dropped my card because, or the limit, because they didn't want any activity on there. So they took it down to $100. Well, when the dispute and stuff was done, they're like, do you want us to raise it back up? Hell no. I want you to keep it right where it's at. Because that means I don't end up spending a lot of cash. She muted for a second, guys. She must have gotten a phone call or something. She'll be back.
So I accidentally hit the mute button. I've been talking the whole time.
Oh.
I looked up, I said, why is she not responding? And then you kept over talking, but I was like, oh, she can't hear me.
Nope.
But when they see you use cars, then they start giving you more offers and stuff. But what I do to keep myself on budget is when it's for the Amazon, I just buy me an Amazon gift card a month, like $100. That's what I do. So that's how I get my stuff. And it's cash because I use it with cash. So the only thing is if I return something, it'll be returned, but it'll be another gift card. It won't go back to the credit card. So
yep.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm not going to go into debt buying color and stuff. And then a lot of times, then I have like my little Cash App card that when I go to Ollie's and stuff like that, I'll use that because sometimes people will send me cash for certain things, here, have a good day. It doesn't happen too often. And I don't get a YouTube check like regular. Like I think I got $57 sitting in my YouTube AdSense account.
Right.
So it's not like I get a check all the time. But
I don't know how those people, well, I kind of know how those people do it, but in the coloring community, I don't know if it's possible to do that. I don't think I've ever seen a channel. Well, that's maybe not true either. I don't know how they make good money doing YouTube videos. I don't understand.
Well, in the wig community, a lot of times companies would send the people the wigs so that they could review them, and then they would review them whatever, and then do the videos, and then they would sell them on their own stores.
Yep.
And then a lot of times when they do that also, and this is just the wig community, I don't know what they do in the art community, but they will also send them a cash. They would tell them exactly what to talk about and how to say it and present it. And then they would send them a check after the video got put out. And then the people with the wigs, they would take those wigs and sell them. And so that was a way to generate income. And I know that's what they did for a fact because they tried to get me to do that kind of thing too. And it's not that serious. And now they say some of those fake wigs, they can cause cancer. So.
Oh, I believe it. No, I mean like how they make so much money on Amazon, because there are people out there that make, thousands of dollars on their AdSense, whatever you call those. And I don't know. I mean, you'd have to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, well, they got it going on and stuff, and I'm good wherever I'm at. I'll just get my little stuff how I get it,
Yep.
and keep it moving.
Yep. I didn't come on here to make thousands of dollars. I just come on here to color and talk to people and enjoy the process. That's it. Just enjoy the process.
Yep. So these are the Helsinki Lincoln pencils, and they don't like this paper.
They don't like a lot of paper.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting. that. So let me put these back because they make my hands hurt. But they're so pretty. But yeah, let me put these back. Oh.
Yep, it's hard to do because you try to tell people, yeah, these pencils are really good, but yet those pencils don't want to work on certain papers. So
they fight them. They push against them. When you push down on there, I feel like the paper pushing back.
Yep, it does. It does.
It does.
I never ever thought about it that way, but when I started getting different sets of pencils and different books, yeah, they fight with you.
They're defiant. Fight.
Like you're going, no. You're
trying to lay it down. It's like, no. Now that's funny. It's exactly what it does.
Yeah, sure they try to kick your ass. And trust me, they ain't messing around, because if you got arthritis or something, they will seriously. You will not win, trust me.
And that's why I stopped, because I realized, again, because I noticed it the other day when I was coloring it with you, I think, and then I put them to the side, and then just now, just out of habit, because they're right here at the desk, I started it again, and then soon as I started it, my wrist was like, excuse me, and so Yep. I think it's the cheap paper I can use, like the Creative Haven books or the Amazon paper. I think it's fine there, but this book, this cardstock kind of stuff, those pencils will be fighting. Yeah.
Yep. If it feels smooth, you have to use like the Prismas or the Polys or a higher end brand pencil. If you can feel the tooth like really good, and it's like Amazon paper or a little bit above, then that's when you can use the Crayolas or the Helsinki.
Yeah, the Helsinki. Yeah, exactly. Right. That is so true. We broke that down. That is really it. That's it. Period. That's.
Yep. Because
how do you know what pencil goes on what paper? Kim just said it. That's exactly.
Trust me, I've tested it. Hell, I just tested it out the other day. I was using Crayolas on this paper, and I'm one to tell you, you can make a pencil work. It doesn't matter. Bullshit. Because those Crayolas was testing my patience. Trust me.
I think I'm gonna get the same. This is the Van Gogh museum. I got these from Michael's on sale. They had them on sale. Buy 2 Van Gogh products and get one. I meant to get the watercolors. Those watercolors are $50 a palette, and I didn't get them because I wasn't really. I didn't get. I wish I had. I wish they had that sale again, but they're not gonna have it anymore. But I did get their pencil set, and I don't particularly like these either. But we're gonna see what these do and see what. I think it's gonna be the same type.
Yay,
just because it's Van Gogh
pencils.
I
said, yay, I like it when you test new pencils.
Yeah, and I think I used them before. Now these feel a little different, but these are probably I've already burnished that. So let me pick something else to color, because these 2 outfits are already burnished down to the ground. So this is gonna be colorful looking trolls.
Okay,
hold on that?
1 second.
Who would that be?
We've got somebody special and somebody new to my lives. Please welcome the Honorable, the gorgeous, the talented Miss Taylor Made.
Hey y'all, I'm here. I made it.
You sure did. Did you have fun?
No. But Kim, look what I found. I was thinking of you.
All right, let me put you on big screen. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, she's there. Oh, okay. Look at that.
Oh, what is that?
$3.
It's what you showed her, Kim.
Okay,
Can you
I know, but
Can-
can you turn it just a
can
little?
you
I can't really see what it is. That a scratch art?
you can't?
That's a
Okay,
scratch art.
Yeah.
scratch out. So they had 3 different designs. They're on clearance for $3, but I just brought one because I said, "Oh, that's what Kim and View was talking about."
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got
you're
one.
gonna like that. Now they make a mess, but oh, you're
Hmm.
gonna like that. Oh, I can't wait for you
Okay,
to do
well, I'll
one.
get to these one day.
That'll be so
One
cool.
day, I don't know when.
Oh, she got 8 pages in hers. Okay, eight page, eight. Okay. Oh no, that's 8 pieces. So you must have 6
No, 8 piece,
pages. Yeah. So the 2
6,
brushes there.
and then the brush.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
6 sketches and 6. What does it say? What does that say? I'm looking at it.
It says six pictures
6 sheets.
and the 2 brushes.
The 2 okay, that's
Yep.
nice.
Yep.
The scratcher
Yeah.
and a brush. Is the brush for cleanup? That's not now. If they put a brush in there
Yeah.
for cleanup. That's really nice.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what it's for.
it is because that black stuff will, trust me, it makes a mess, but you will need that brush. So,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yep, make sure you've got the patience to just clean it up afterwards. It's no big deal. It just sweep it up and put it in the can, but
So
it'll
what
get
was
all
the
over
lesson you were saying? You got to repeat that, please. The lesson you were
repeat
just
what?
talking about with you with the paper.
Oh, with the pencils?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kim, say
yeah.
that again.
I will. Hi, Miss Ange. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Ange.
So if you have like smooth paper, like in Kirby's or Rooms of Wonder or any book like that, Mythographic, those type of books, you gotta use like Prismas or Artezas or some higher brand pencil with
Mhm.
like Amazon paper and above, that you can really feel the tooth on the page. It doesn't feel smooth. You feel like it feels a little rough. You're feeling the tooth. Then you can use the Crayolas or the lower end, the Filas, that type of thing. But if you try to use the Crayolas or anything on the smooth paper like this, oh, they're gonna kick your ass. They really are. So yeah, we try to stay with the not the I don't want to say higher brand. The higher brand just sounds so snooty. I hate to say that. But
Can we break it down to oil or wax pencils?
that I don't know because I think some of I'd have to look into it more, but I think like the Artezas and the some of the mid-range brands are oil but don't like to work on this paper.
Well, I noticed,
So I don't know if they have wax in them.
And some have a combination of both. But
all pencils
but what we were talking about yesterday when I was coloring in whatever book, or yesterday or day before, I immediately stopped because my wrist was hurting. My wrist felt good because I was using some other pencils, but then I stopped. But then I just started it again with the same type of paper with them Helsinki pencils. And as soon as I felt that tinge in my hand, I was like, oh no, we're not going to do this. So we're going to pick up some more pencils. And then I mentioned that I think it's the paper, and then Kim came out with that. And I think when she said, her and I said, I think we're in agreement. Now, figuring out which one it is and all that, that would probably be some study case. But as soon as I felt that pain in my hand where I've been getting steroid shots and stuff, I stopped. So I'm using this and I don't have the pain. So I don't know.
So right now, I'm using
Mhm.
Castle
Well,
Art.
that's good. You recognized it and stopped.
Yeah. And you're using which one? Castle Arts?
I'm using Castle Arts, and they seem
Yeah.
to be working fine. They're a little bit resistant.
Yeah,
but
so that was the
not
thing she
anywhere
said.
near.
Yeah, we were like, it seemed like when you put the pencil down on this smooth paper and it's a pencil that doesn't like the paper, the analogy we came up with, it's like you're pushing the pencil down to use it and the paper is pushing back up. It's like their fight is a battle between the pencil and the paper, and that's what makes it hard. It's like it doesn't want to play with that page. That's what the analogy was, wasn't it, Miss Kim?
It was. It was.
We had the paper and the pencils fight. I think that was the simplest way to break it down.
Well, that's good that you're listening to your the clues, you know what I'm saying, and stopping so that it doesn't swell your hand up or inflame it.
Yeah, because I've sat here and colored with stuff, even though I know I feel that pain, I just keep coloring. I'm like, well, I'll be finished this in a minute. Next thing I know, I go to making another appointment to get a steroid shot. So we're not gonna play that game no more. And Kim, you don't have it as severe as I have it, do you? I mean,
I have it right here in my thumb area.
That's what I got it.
But I don't think it's as severe as yours, but I'm not quite sure because I use magical cream on here, and man, that takes away the pain so good, good. So I don't really pay much attention to it anymore because I use that and I'm good to go.
Is y'all's audio going in and out, or is it just mine?
Sometimes when Kim says certain things, it does sound like it goes in and out. I didn't say anything about it, but I know what you're saying.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Why is that happening?
I don't know, but I never really said, because because she just bossy as heck that day over here. Hey Angie, Angie says she has pain in your thumb area. Yeah. But sometimes you can hear yourself clear. It's almost like it's waiting for you to pause, and then it takes a little. It's probably StreamYard, Kim. So that's why I didn't say nothing about it. But yeah, but you'll get used to it.
So
Coloring with
StreamYard's raggedy dance.
It's raggedy as heck. It's ghetto.
not for no $60 a month. This stuff need to be working good.
I wish I would pay it. I paid it one time.
Is this any better?
Yeah.
I took my headphones off.
Good, girl, that's good. You scared me. I had to look around. Is somebody in his room with me? Yeah. Oh, did you have headphones on? That's probably what it was.
No, I took them off a while ago because I didn't know if it was
my head. You, Kim.
Headphones.
Did you have headphones on, Kim?
I just put them back on.
Okay, so I guess it's maybe Miss Taylor. I guess we got to do it individually based.
Nope, it's the headphones.
It's the headphones.
Take them back off. It's the headphones, Kim.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one. Yeah, I can never remember with her, but I just when she doesn't have them on. More? Yeah. To me, it sounded better.
Good.
Yeah. So when she has her headphones on, I just take mine off, or if she has hers off, I'll put mine on, and it kind of balances it out. So that's why I never say anything. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it lately.
Close your ear, dear.
When I play back, I'm hearing it skipping.
Yeah. She puts the mute on now for the pencil sharpener, but I was saying like on my lives when she comes on there with sharpening the pencil, it doesn't bother me. I actually like it. We'll be
I was just
talking, all of a
teasing.
sudden be like,
I said, put yours, dear, because I was sharpening mine. And he says,
that doesn't even bother me.
mute
You
your
would think it
ears.
would. Yeah, I it doesn't bother. Like I'm using mine. Can y'all hear this? I just used it.
Yeah,
Can you
it
hear
ain't bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it's really way
A little
far away.
bit.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna make her melanated. Let me see. Let me practice.
But Kim's was like really on. It really was loud the other day. It was
like a drill.
It didn't bother me either.
It doesn't bother me either. Yeah. And I said, oh, somebody's gonna complain about that, and they can complain if they want to. It didn't bother me, but yeah, I actually find it funny. And even Kim said, and I said, Kim, how did you know? Because every time I did it, you started chuckling. And I said, I guess she could tell. I was keeping it undercover. I said, well, damn. I sure did. Every time she does it, we'll be like just talking. All of a sudden, like,
I'm sorry, you guys.
No, I like it because I wait for somebody to say something about it. But no, I don't say nothing. Like that would be something y'all would think I would probably say something about, but I don't say nothing about it because I do like it. I like that noise. But it's funny because I'll be like, what the hell is that? Somebody got a weed whacker up in here.
Now I think you
you didn't know what it was, huh?
I think you would have said something 6 months ago.
Oh yeah, I would have. Yeah, see now I'm calmed down. Kim, you done broke me down.
Yeah, she giving you grace because you know she'd have been like, and don't come over to all them loud noises, and we don't do that over here. Get all your stuff tuned in together before you come on my.
Oh my God, I'm so rude.
Like,
I'm rude as hell. And oh my God, I am rude.
Girl, you know you run a tight
yourself
chest
on mute
over there.
before you do that shit.
Yep.
How do y'all put up with me?
Oh, we don't know. We just you're addicting.
Oh. Anne says she likes your polished TaylorMade.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I love her nails.
Mm-hmm. She's very, very ladylike, divalicious.
I try to be. I got a little ratchet in me, you know.
She's a little bougie. Little bougie too, little bougie.
Little bougie ghetto.
And I like that. That's the best because that's good survival. Huh? Your grandbaby?
My granddaughter is bougie. Oh my God. That girl. Oh. I would hate to be her mom and dad right now because she just turned 14 and you know what that means. I mean, she's always been pretty girly, but holy shit. It's yeah, the nails and the hair and the makeup and the clothes.
$11 chapstick. You said the $11 chap. How much was that chapstick?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. $36 for 3 of them.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you want a little girly girl, you know. You don't want no.
Oh, I love her. I love her.
Yeah, no boy acting girl.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want her bills.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
You buy everybody a gift. Everybody, their family's gift is like $25 to $50, and her gift would be like $175. So that's what you're saying.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what she wants.
But you can still be a girly girl on a budget. You just got to teach her.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows. But like on her birthdays and stuff, like she was so heartbroken because her parents kept telling her they were messing with her. That she wanted her nails done before her party so bad. And they kept
Well,
telling
that's her
no.
birthday, of course. Who
Yep.
don't want their nails done for their birthday?
And they kept telling her no.
Yeah, I'd be
And-
sad too.
Yep. She was just so heartbroken. She called me, Grandma, can you get my nails done for me? Mom and Dad said no. I said no. She says, what? I said, we just went shopping for your birthday.
Mhm.
I said, you know everything you're getting, but Grandma went $20 over the budget I was supposed to do.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that.
See, that's
I'm
why
like,
you gotta watch what you start, because once you start, you don't want it. So that's like
Mhm.
how, you know, in our communities, like a lot of the young girls be wearing, like, they really wear wigs and stuff nowadays. But
Mhm.
I never let my daughter wear that stuff wigs all early before she was, you know, 12, you
Mhm.
know, so she didn't have that addiction to that stuff in her. But
Mhm.
her hair was cute. She had pretty hair, you know, flat iron wraps and her
Yeah.
own hair, you know what I mean? She
Mhm.
wasn't bald around because, you know, she wasn't wearing all that. She might wear some braids every now and again, but because I didn't start that stuff. But if you start them out doing that, that's building up that expectation, to, in my opinion.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could show you guys, but I just don't want her picture up here on YouTube. But she's so, and I'm not just saying it because she's my granddaughter. I'm just saying it because it's true. She's so gorgeous. She's got that
I've,
long, thick,
I've
black
seen her
flowing
before.
hair.
Yeah, you showed me hers
Oh.
early on. She's cute. She's got a good structure. She's got a good facial structure, good hair, nice skin.
Yep. Here, actually, I can show you this because it's when she was like way little. She
Oh,
got-
okay, the little one. Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
So this is how bougie she is because she was like this when she was younger. Oh, so dusty. Look at this, Taylor.
Diva. Look at that.
Oh,
Diva
yeah.
sunglasses.
She's so
Yeah, that's
cute.
a nice safe picture. Look at her propping her little hands
Yeah,
up.
she's a
Is her
cutie.
legs crossed? Her legs are crossed with the
Mhm.
sunglasses. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a little diva. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a good picture right there, Kim.
Mm.
That you can. Yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, she's a little diva.
She's diva here, and she's like 3 or 4 years old. She's still
Right.
diva.
Ain't that something?
only big
Yeah.
time diva.
Bless her
But look
little
how
heart.
ladylike.
Mhm.
Look how
Yeah,
ladylike,
she's-
you know, she got her little legs
That's a-
crossed. And,
Her hands propped up, perched,
yep.
and diva
That's
sunglasses.
cute, yeah.
That's adorable.
She's my pride and joy, let me tell you. But yeah, I am so glad that I don't have her.
And your pocketbook on a regular.
You're
Right?
so silly.
I was talking to her. Well,
Yeah,
her
do you
mother
live
does
in the
it.
woods? Do you live on a farm?
No, I don't.
Kim,
live
do you live on a farm or what? Well, I mean,
No,
in the
I don't.
woods, like, you know,
Rural.
in a
Um,
rural community.
Very, very rural. Very rural.
Yeah.
My town has a bar, a post office, a gas station, and a town hall, and that's it.
She said, "Hey, just one of each."
Yeah, that's it. One of
Yeah,
each.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
A gas
They made
station.
sure they had that bar, though, didn't they?
A bar, right? A bar, a gas station, like what you need. There's the bar, there's the gas station, there's this. How many Wally Worlds do you have?
What the hell's a Wally World?
That's we call Walmart. Oh, y'all, you don't call Walmart Wally World?
No,
Yeah, that's the.
but my
I don't
town
know.
doesn't. My town doesn't have a Walmart.
Oh, and see, you can see. She says Walmarts, which I think is so funny. Okay.
Y'all have a Ollie's?
No,
We don't either.
And I don't have a Michaels.
Yeah.
What? Well, where do you get your? Oh, you order yours from Amazon. Thank God there's Amazon, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You'd be assed out without Amazon. How would you get your art
Yo.
supplies?
I'd be in trouble. Well,
Dang,
Walmart-
Kim.
Walmart does sell coloring books.
You don't have a Walmart by you though, you said.
No, I said my town doesn't have a Walmart. But I have to drive 30 minutes to get there. That's how I grocery shop, honey. That we have
Wow.
if you go one way, we have a Walmart's that's 30 minutes away.
Mhm. So if you
And
don't
that's
got no
it.
car,
That's
you're in
the
trouble.
only grocery store. That's the only grocery store in that town.
Mm-hmm.
If you go the other way, it's 30 minutes, and I have what we call a Myers, which is a grocery store, and a
Yeah, I
Walmart.
know Myers. I like Myers.
Yep. So either, or you can drive an hour and a half, and there's a Sam Clubs and an Ollie's, and but no Michaels, no like art stores, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now, and thank goodness for online ordering and things like that.
Yeah, I love online ordering.
Mm-hmm. But I have to see a lot of the videos. Like now, what I do is I look at a lot of videos when stuff comes out new. Unless I know about it, then that's different. But I'll be watching a lot of people's videos and seeing what they're doing and how
Yeah, I
they're
think
using
that's
it. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think that's the best thing that came out of COVID era
Mm-hmm.
is the how everything you can order online.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know why that's like that. Hang on one second.
What?
I'm gonna try to fix it.
She's Taylor, do you know about that daggone table that Kim is
View?
coloring? Huh?
I don't know what's going on. I'm about to hang up because y'all keep fading in and out.
I hear it too.
Can you hear me?
Hang on, I'm about trying to fix it.
I can hear you. Kim's getting ready to fix something. But anyway, that book that Kim is coloring in, there's a host. Listen to me. Oh, I sound so goofy. I hate my voice. Oh my God.
Okay. Now I think that will do it.
Okay. Testing. Taylor May said, F y'all, I'm gone. She'll come back.
I'm hoping she comes back. Because see, what's happening is somebody, either my mic or somebody else's mic or something, when it gets really loud, it like cancels out what you're saying.
Yeah, you told me that my mic does that.
Yeah, if you talk really loud, it cuts it out.
And that's something to do with the noise cancellation, I think.
Right, so I just went and turned it off.
Okay. Do I sound loud or does it sound?
No, you sound good. Miss Taylor, please try to come back up and see if it helps any.
Yeah, because I know exactly what she's talking about, because it's really hard to follow along when that's in there.
It is. So, it's annoying as hell.
Yeah, so for me, what I have my webcam, and then for the settings, I have my audio, and I have echo cancellation clicked, and also reduce mic background noise, both clicked.
Okay, so
but I think it's supposed to take over. Okay, I sound fine. Okay, she said I sound fine, but yeah. So okay, so Taylor's gonna be listening from the chat. Yeah, this I know what you mean, Taylor, but I can't figure out if when I have mine on and I do speak loud because it always happens. I think it's noticeable when I'm speaking, and I don't know if it's the placement of my microphone. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, I don't know either. It never used to do that, and now all of a sudden it does that. So
You're right. It never used to do that a while ago. It never did that. And then all of a sudden it did it. And then a lot of times I never commented on it because I would either put my headset in or I'll take my headset off. But
right.
yeah.
Do you want me to you want me to stop this one and try restream?
Yeah, let's try. Can you do that so we can see? We can do a test. Yeah.
I can. All right.
Okay. Yeah, do that, and then we'll see. Okay. All right.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.